Welcome to the show where we talk all things weightlifting. I'm your host, Seb Ostrovich, aka the voice of the people, and this is the Weightlifting House podcast. Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of the Weightlifting House podcast with your host, Seb Ostrovich, the voice of the people, joined of course by the people's predictor, Nick Grew. It's 2026.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And we've got our predictions.
Yeah.
It's a tough one doing a predictions episode.
We've done it quite quickly as well, haven't we?
We have. I'm going to turn you down slightly. I think you're coming in hot.
Coming in hot. Well, it's the predictions episode, so...
Yeah. Now, see, now I look like I'm coming in. All right, well, we fiddled with the audio. Hopefully that's going to be okay. 2026, we thought that we would pick a load of different areas of the sport and make our predictions.
Have a little natter.
Have a natter. We've got a cup of tea.
Yeah.
I've got a coffee.
Yep.
Dad life, need more coffees these days.
I thought you were cutting out that caffeine.
I have...
That matcha wasn't doing it for you.
No, I've reduced... I mean, it's decaf tea all throughout the day.
Yeah.
And then I'll have 2 coffees.
Okay.
One when I wake up and then one... it's 11:49 a.m. right now. I think that's a reasonable time to have a secondary coffee, isn't it?
I think Nordy had about 7 coffees.
She did when she came back.
Office.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
That's too many, I think. That is too many. It's in fact, that would have been, a few years ago, that would have been a good prediction, that coffee would become less heavily tied in with the culture of weightlifting.
Ooh, yeah.
When I grew up in weightlifting, it was like there were
caffeine and kilos and...
Yeah, it was weightlifting and coffee were 2 things, and then coffee turned into stimulant, so it turned into like Bang Energy, and then it went into Monster.
Yeah.
And now it feels like everything's separating, where you've got the people who are like, wake up, smoke a cigarette, pop a Zin and have an espresso, and then go lift weights and not care about optimum recovery, just lift heavy. And then you've got the people who are like, I'm not going to overstimulate for this training session because I want to save the benefits of caffeine. And they're like, you know what I mean?
Someone actually I can't remember who it was. Someone from British Weightlifting, not from sort of in maybe one of the England teams. I can't think who it was.
One of the athletes.
Yeah, he messaged me asking, what do we see many people at Worlds like having Zins and stuff like that?
No.
And I just said no, but a lot of cigs.
Yeah, a lot of athletes from certain teams are smoking.
Yeah. But I don't think we see any. Well, I guess it's hard to see anyway, isn't it? So,
but I don't know if it's like it's more in weightlifting than outside. I just think it's like
not in
Armenian people smoke.
Yeah.
And so Armenian athletes smoke. It's so like for that person asking, it's not like there seems to be some sort of benefit where weightlifters smoke more than people within their own country.
I know Osbeck was when he was doing his heavy cut at Worlds.
Was he smoking?
Apparently he was smoking a lot.
Was that to help with some sort of hunger thing?
Yeah.
Satiety? Interesting.
So maybe there's a small link there as well. But
but also Zins aren't, because a Zin is just like a little nicotine pouch.
Yeah.
And nicotine helps with concentration, which is why a lot of people are doing that now. But supposedly. But they're not big outside of the USA. So there's no, I mean, even in the UK, very few people are doing that.
I think it's quite popular.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it with I was about to say generation below me. A few years below me, is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
People are doing that?
I see a lot of people in my gym with them.
For training?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Just day-to-day life, I think.
That's...
Do you see them in like the urinals at places?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a good indicator.
So it's gone from smoking cigarettes to smoking vapes.
They might still be doing the cigs and the vapes.
Yeah, but now it's moved to pouches.
Topic of conversation.
It's a weird start to the
None
episode.
of us are particularly well versed in either of these things.
No, we don't know. We don't know. All right, should we do our first one?
Yeah.
Surprise athletes of the year.
Yeah, this is the one topic I haven't done.
Is that the one that you found hardest?
Yeah.
I've got 3.
Okay, well, let's talk about yours. You might inspire me to...
The first one, I almost feel a little bit like, am I just going with the flow? Am I just saying the name that people are saying? But the truth is, if there wasn't the hype that had come out about this guy, I think I was still getting very excited about the way he was moving, and based on his age, his skill set. So I've gone with Joksa Albornoz.
Yeah.
Because he was 91 kilos at Worlds. He took the bronze medal. He went 6 for 6. He's still got many kilos to gain in body weight. And he's just been picked up by Bahrain, which I think means that he's probably going to have a significant pay rise. He's going to feel more motivated than ever before to really show off what he can do. So I think he's going to go to... I think it's possible he can go to Asian champs and win. Because the Maini Seder, who won, he had the best performance of his life. He didn't win, sorry, at Worlds, but he beat him at Worlds. Yeah. He had the best performance of his life. I don't think he's going to match that again.
I mean, he had a big drop-off at
Islamic Games. He dropped down.
Yeah.
And then Ali Alipour, he just never puts it together. So I think Albornoz could suddenly become a continental champion, which I don't necessarily know if he could do if he was at Pan Ams. He might be able to, because he'd have to beat Kedemar, which he could well do.
Yeah.
But Kedemar looks good. So I don't know. But I think he'll do that, and then I think he'll go to the World Champs as a 95, and I think he'll medal again.
Be in the mix there. Yeah.
I just think he's going to have a... people are going to talk about him more. Like right now, maybe 1% of weightlifting fans know who he is.
Yeah.
By this time next year, it's going to be 5.
It's
10.
interesting, like pre-Worlds, and I know from the giveaway list that I had a couple things down for him just because I go through the start list, I checked the results, I went on his Instagram, saw some decent lifts, and then when we were there in the training hall, we saw some pretty decent lifts from him. Yeah.
Once he started moving, it was like, okay, he's... Yeah. And also the way he interacted with the camera, it's like, okay, you could be a bit of a superstar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting about the support that he's going to get from Bahrain now, because I know of a few months ago, a lot of the Colombian weightlifters were at a march or a rally in Colombia, and it was against the government not giving them any financial support anymore. So I wonder that's why Bahrain's able to pick up these Colombian athletes.
Because they're not getting enough help.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think when I spoke with Lesmond Paredes' coach, she was telling me that the top Colombian athletes are looked after. So somebody like...
Yasin would be hard to get.
Yeah. And they get given houses and that sort of thing. Once
you've gone and won medals, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're on that peripheral that Joksa currently is...
You just don't get it.
Yeah.
Then I've got 2 more on the women's side. The first, and this, I'm not doing this to make Esak feel good about himself, because he's probably listening to this.
Elena
Marushak.
So she just come back from Pop, right?
Yeah, I put her in surprise because it's literally a surprise. People are going to be like, oh, I forgot about you.
Yeah.
But also I think she'll do well because she's going to enter the 86 category.
Well, the
Liang Xiaomei has is she coming back? I don't even know if she's got that in her anymore. As much as we love the battle between them, Piguero and Solfrid, they're not lifting as much as
it's there to be taken, isn't it?
Yeah, it's there to be taken. Someone to come in and be clean jerking up close to 160 again.
Yeah,
can walk away with the gold. I'm not saying that she can necessarily do it, but I think she's going to turn up and be a world medalist.
Yeah,
and then I went for Peng Kui-ting.
Hey, that's a very good. That's the shout.
That's the actual one. That's the actual best one, I think.
Yeah,
Chinese 86 probably should.
And
go
this is based on her Chinese Games results.
128 snatch, almost made 131, and she wasn't a full 86. So give her her when she turns up to her own world championships.
What does she clean and jerk? Can you remember? Because she's obviously built to.
I think it was. Was it 43?
Okay.
28, 43. I think she did.
Yeah.
I assume she'll make the team, but she might not.
Oh, you never know with China.
You just never know.
Yeah.
Next one, I think this is easier. Most dominant athletes of the year.
Yeah. I've gone for male or female first?
Male.
Akbar.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's more me putting it out there that I want it to happen.
Okay.
Just mainly based on his performance at Worlds, and I hope that continues throughout this year.
Yeah.
And we don't just see... I hope that just wasn't his best,
Yeah.
He's peaked again, and then he's sort of...
In his interview with us, which is on weightliftinghouse.com, he said that he did make 2:45 in training, and that's why he loaded it. And he said he will make it next year. So that's okay. Well, I went for Carlos.
Yeah, I mean, there's not too many choices on the.
I don't think anyone's going to be more dominant than him.
No,
he's going to have the easiest wins, and
he's fueled by that.
He's fueled by the slightly worse performance that he had.
Yeah,
and also if you think about, there are periods of time. There was a period of time in the 90s where every single year Michael Jordan won MVP.
Mm-hmm.
There were other great players, but he just owned an era.
Yeah.
Lasher owned an era. I just think Carlos, the people are going to be good, and we're going to be like, oh, do you remember Akbar was great that year? Or I had a good few years. But there's just going to be a decade where it's just Carlos is the best athlete. And nobody, Rizky did really well that one year. But
what do you think what are his 10 years going to be then from...
From 2019.
19?
Sorry, 2021. Sorry, 2021. And then he wants to do 2032. And that way he would win 2020. Oh, he wants to win 4, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He wants to win 24, 28, 32, and 36. I don't even know what Olympics 2036 is. No, 2032 is Australia, I think.
Yeah. It will be decided by now, right?
Well, let's have a little look.
Sofia, Bulgaria.
Olympics 2036, host country. No, it hasn't been. They're still vying for it. There are strong bids from the following: Qatar, Indonesia, India, Turkey, Chile.
Is the Indonesian one that new city that they're building?
It's Nusantara is the one that they're asking for it to be in. Let's see, is that a new...
Little copy and paste of that.
Yeah, a little copy. Command C, Command V. It means old Javanese. A historical concept for Southeast Asia. No, I don't think it's the new one.
Okay.
No.
Wow, we might see
It
cars.
Might be, actually.
Oh, really?
It might be.
I plucked that out.
It says that the purpose of the city. I feel like giving a city a purpose. You don't give cities purposes unless they're yet to be built.
Yeah.
The purpose is to ease the pressure in Jakarta.
Yes.
Which is the capital. So that must be the...
There you go. You learn something every day.
Can Carlos win in 2036? Oh, he'll be like Ruslan. He'll be like Uncle Nassar.
Uncle Nassar.
And Ruslan will still be lifting.
He'll drop Carlos by then. It'll be Nassar. Or he'll do a Kanye and just go. Nassar.
And Ruslan will be Gramps. He'll still be going.
Yeah.
Gramps. Okay. On the women's side, who have you got for most dominant?
Song Kuk-young.
Same.
So 2 main threats are moving up.
Yeah, agreed.
And there's a sort of...
My original thought was Olivia, and I thought to myself, she's continuing to get better. I mean, 123, 155, ridiculous.
Yeah.
But Lao Guifang's very good.
Yeah.
They're both going to be at 77.
So it's not dominant, is it?
Song Kuk-young is going to demolish. When you look at the 69s, it's like, who's going to be within 20 kilos?
There's some great lifters in the 69, but they're just not on the same level. It's
kind of like how the 59s were, where it was like the best female category, except that you knew that either Kim Il-gyong or Lo Shifang was going to win. But then the competition behind that was so good. Okay, this is a bit of a harsh one. Biggest drop-off.
Yeah.
I've got a few to kind of ease the blow. I don't want to pick one person. It feels harsh.
Okay. Go on, you chuck a name out there.
Okay. This one, I feel like the drop-off has happened. I just don't know if it's ever going to come back. And that's Chen Guanling. Guan Chenling. Chen Guanling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taipei, 59.
We thought she'd be the new Kuo.
She's down
not quite happened, has it?
She's down like 20 kilos in the total.
Yeah.
She was a 100, 120. Now she's
in
like
Saudi, she did
89,
really well,
111. I think that
it could go either way, couldn't it? We could sort of, she could continue at this rate, or suddenly she then puts in the performance that we've been expecting, and I think that's a good shout.
If I had to do just one more, I'll switch to the men's side, and I'll say Antropov. Archie Manchipov
Yeah.
at 110. I think it's too big a
Too
class
big for
him.
It's a good shout.
And I think his snatch is going to be 20 kilos under where the other athletes are going to be.
Yeah.
And he doesn't always perform as well as he should in the clean and jerk. I think the days of him medaling at a senior world championships in the total are over.
Just sort of gone.
Yeah. He might be able to get medals in clean and jerk, but that's it.
Is Miso a shout on this section?
Biggest drop off.
Yeah.
I think he could be surprised returning athlete, if
Right.
anything. He's
Based
had
on
his drop off.
2025. Okay.
Yeah, where was he last year?
Yeah.
He wasn't even there, but he's coming back now. It would be risky to put your money on him returning to a good level because
We've not seen.
he's had more comebacks than I don't know, than something.
Okay,
I've got other names, but I'll let you go.
moving on to the supers. I mean, these are I'm gone slightly differently to you, where these are sort of lifters who are at the top right now.
Okay.
I've gone Li Wenwen.
Yeah, 100% agree.
So she lost to Li Yan at Chinese Games.
Yeah, that's a great shout.
China tend to only ever send one super.
Yeah.
And there's a chance that we don't see her again.
Wow. That's a new era.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which leads me actually to, can I just do one of my wild cards?
Yeah.
This is more of a take than a prediction, but the super heavyweights need new winners. Desperately.
Yeah.
In both categories, both men's and women's. They need someone new.
Going back from that.
Yeah.
To the men's side.
Okay.
Is Gore's downward trajectory going to continue to go?
I wrote his numbers down.
Yeah.
461. This is since Paris. 455. 447. But then he did a 460 at Islamic Games. I wrote that down as a possible, and I thought to myself, I've already put 2 Bahrain athletes as a surprise athletes of the year, so I don't feel too bad putting a third in for potentially going down. I'd love to see him not, because I always felt like Gore could do 220. He's always able to win.
I mean, he's not able to beat Lalian.
But maybe it's injuries. I don't know.
Yeah, and it does feel like the landscape maybe will change soon with Ali Amar doing really well. Ali Reza Yousefi.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they come in and shake things up a lot.
Yeah.
I think that will just flick a switch, and then hopefully Gore and Lalian will be like, okay, we can't keep just resting on a 460 gold.
Yeah.
We need to start pushing up into 470s. If I had to pick anyone else, I put in. She almost wasn't even there, but there was a period where people were talking about her. It's Pei Jinyi. I just don't see her.
Yeah.
Kind of like with Chen Guanling, she was supposed to be the next Kuo Sing Chun. Pei Jinyi was supposed to be the next whoever, Deng Wei or Lo Shifang. I don't think she is.
When did we? So she did well in Colombia, right? Was it Colombia she did well at, or was she supposed to do well in Colombia?
She did well in Colombia.
Yeah.
She won.
Yeah, and then since then...
she's just not been able to match up to Lo Shifang. I have one more, which is a hot take.
I'm here for it.
And it's a name that most people won't know, but Lawal Rafiati. I think he flew too close to the sun.
Right, okay.
At the last Worlds, and I think...
Is that you saying that there's a potential...
I think Nigeria are doing quite well, and I don't know how long that will last. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Possibly not, because she lifted more than that at the Olympics. So I could be wrong. She's really good. She's been at high level for a long time. But I think she looked really good.
I mean, it looked like there was more in the tank, wasn't there, at Worlds? And she came close to causing a huge upset.
Yeah. And I just don't know. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know if those upsets are allowed. There's still, it
doesn't feel like it sometimes.
We know that the IWF is not the most squeaky clean sporting federation in the world.
And it used to happen.
It used to happen. And I just wonder was the Nigerian supposed to almost beat in North Korean, or is somebody going to have a stern word with somebody else to make sure that doesn't happen? I could be wrong. I hate to suggest these sorts of things, but because we know that they've happened in the past, I just get that sort of.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, there was some weird calls on the press outs.
Yeah.
Which the North Korean actually had a.
Yeah. Kim Il-kyung
well,
had a savage one. Biggest changes to the media landscape.
Yeah. So I've put, based on the success of Nat's vlogs
Daily
at
vlogs.
Worlds, I
Cook
think
Grip
we
vlogs.
might see more
I love those.
informal interactions with athletes, more behind the scenes.
Right. That's what we've been pushing for a while anyway.
And I feel like the relationships that we've built with athletes and other companies have built with athletes can allow that to happen maybe.
Yeah.
This year.
I like that.
Yeah.
I've gone for a noticeable increase in the growth of small YouTube channels.
Yeah.
And a friendly competition between them that's going to help them grow.
So this is not at competitions per se.
Nothing
It's
to do with
sort of,
competitions. It's more like what I used to do, where I would just talk about weightlifting. I think between Sleepy Lifts, Adrenaline Federation, Serious Weight, some Serious Weight. Obviously, there are other channels out there, but those three sort of have energy and like new, like deep weightlifting fans are enjoying watching them.
Yeah, they have good knowledge as well, don't they?
They've got good knowledge, and I would love to see by the end of the year some of them pushing like 20,000 subscribers. I think that'd be very good for the sport.
Cool.
Industry changes to the weightlifting industry. I've got two. I'm gonna go for two actually.
For this one, I had the one relating to WLHOUSE.
Okay, you go for it if you want.
So there'll be a revival of sleeve singlets at international competition.
That's lovely. Only if we pay the IWF.
I mean, even if we
as
don't,
I mentioned in the last episode,
even if we don't, I feel like ours are going to be a big success. Yeah. Maybe other companies are going to come following.
But how many companies are going to pay to be a singlet provider?
Probably one.
Yeah, and SBD aren't going to be like, oh, we're going to do sleeve singlets because Weightlifting House has a sleeve singlet. I mean, well, I wouldn't have thought.
Maybe they will.
Yeah, maybe they will. I wouldn't have thought so. I like that. I like that a lot. I've got... There will be fewer brands on the world stage by the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, that's a given, isn't it?
Yeah. And then my second one is more athletes will have sponsorship deals with brands.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a good shout.
I think it's
going that way, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that some money is being generated within the sport. Finally, it's like I think it's getting there.
/ other bigger companies are coming in with money.
Yeah, and so it's going to trickle into. Yeah. Hopefully, trickle down into the athletes a bit more.
Are we falling behind on that?
I don't think any company pays an athlete as much as we pay Carlos. In the sport, I don't think any athlete is paid more by a brand than Carlos is by us. I think no.
It's not a sponsorship though, is it? As much as more of like a.
It's like the Jordan deal. Yeah, but still, I mean, it's a bloody good deal.
Yeah.
I don't think that any athlete ever received as big a payout as Lasher did than us.
Yeah.
In weightlifting. So I know what you mean. Like we don't have lots of small deals. Yeah. But I don't have an interest in. Well, I mean, maybe we should. But I quite like doing these bigger deals, and at some point, I'd like to move into maybe trying to reach out to more athletes and doing some of them. Mm-hmm. But I never quite know. What I don't want to do is the whole, here's a code.
No, we won't
push the code, and you get a kickback. And then
the difference is the deals we've done with Lasher and Carlos. You see the benefit from the revenue that we make on the sales of items specific to them. Yeah,
and we've got collaborations coming out with.
Rahmat.
I mean, everyone knows Rahmat. We've got 3 other athletes after him that are in the works right now, and they're all getting paid for the deals that we do with them. It's just whether we have like ongoing you're a Weightlifting House athlete, you can only, whether it's a clothing or equipment deal, I don't know, but like you can only, if you're in a training hall, you've got to wear our stuff.
You got to
and
post
if there's a sale,
yeah.
we'll let you know, and you can try and push people there. We could do we could do that sort of thing, but we'll see. Next up, biggest changes to competition tactics.
So I've put down, based on what we've heard for Olympic qualification, it's going to change to an average over X amount of competitions.
Yeah, average total, yeah.
So therefore we'll see a shift from these extremely heavy attempts, which people enjoyed but also got frustrated with the amount of bomb outs and questionable attempt selection, to more sensible, more, I don't know, more... Yeah, it's just going to change, I think, quite a lot. And maybe these teams like Italy will adopt a new approach to gain Olympic qualification. The
interesting thing with Italy, and I completely agree, I wrote that as well, fewer bomb outs, fewer ridiculously heavy openers until 2028. Because then at that point, in the final competition, people will know what the averages are, and they'll know what they need to hit to get in the top 10.
There might be some even
it might be ridiculous, the only thing I will say about Italy is that they still did it at the last World Championships. And it was not an Olympic qualifier.
Did they?
Some of them were still opening very heavy. The only one who didn't is is she a 69? Where's glasses?
Martina.
Yeah. Chacchio, whatever. She made 5 lifts, I think, but there was a lot of heavy lifts. But also, like, both Julias are injured, so we really haven't seen them.
Lucrezia's not been about since
the
Olympics.
Sergio's coming back.
Yeah.
We'll see what he does. I mean, Mirko Zani, I don't know what's going on with him. He just disappeared.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
I guess for Italy, they're still going to be off that top 10. So even if they were to get in the top 10, they're going to have to do some big average. They have to do some big performances, and maybe it won't change there.
Yeah. I mean, Sergio's not out of the top 10.
No.
He's way in there, but the others...
The rest are all on...
Yeah.
Sort of the cusp, aren't they?
Yeah. Okay.
Did you have anything else for that one?
No, I wrote the same thing. Fewer bomb outs and fewer heavy openers until 2028. Fastest improving countries, and I also did a fastest... it doesn't have to be fastest improving. It can be like most popular, but like the countries that are going to sort
mine's
of appear.
A sort of combination of the two.
Yeah, and then I've got one for the inverse, which is teams that are going down. Should I start on this one?
Yeah, you go for it.
I've got 2 on the improving. And it's not even necessarily that we're going to see much more of an improvement than we did last year, because they were really good, both teams, but they still don't get the credit they deserve. Turkey and Thailand.
Yep.
Both teams are so underrated. They don't have any superstars. We've tried to make Özbek and Genç superstars, and the weightlifting public isn't quite taking it yet. But we're pushing them. And obviously in Thailand, Tanithon Sucharoen, Wirfon Wachuma. I mean, there are so many world champions at that lighter.
Olympic medalists, aren't they?
Yeah.
Is it 3 Olympic medalists? Thirupong,
Silachai, Sucharoen, and
Wirfon.
Yeah.
Maybe one other.
Maybe.
On the women's side.
Yeah. So I've gone for those 2 as our sort of they're getting there.
Yeah.
Who have you got?
I've got Team Venezuela.
Okay.
Based on them being not around in the last year because there weren't any Olympic qualification competitions. So I think there's a bit of...
that's your big pick, is it?
There'll be excitement for them to come back.
Yeah.
They've got quite a small team with exciting lifters. They're fun to watch. Lots of charisma, sort of spearheaded by Kedamar. And they have lots of good junior lifters that will come through. It might be more of a quad pick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they'll be exciting this year.
I've got 2 countries that are
On the
sort
way
of going down. One is no surprise. It's Team Georgia. I mean, they flew too close to the sun.
There's no one left.
I mean, once just as Lash was getting to the end, all the others were getting popped. It seemed, or retiring. Georgia's gone down. It's gone.
I don't know if we've spoken about this on the podcast, but Georgia in the training hall. The change of how Georgie is interacting with the team has changed so much.
Yeah. George Asnazzi and Dr. Georgie were both like just on their phones, not that interested.
They're watching the competitions on their phone.
Well, the athletes.
They're coming speaking to Akbar and Ruslan and Simone, and not actually spending any time with their lifters.
Yeah,
it's crazy to see it.
Yeah, it is, and sometimes you need a down period.
Yeah,
and maybe they're just in that, like they were working hard, but. And then the other one, which I don't love to say it, because I think within the team there's a few soon-to-be superstars.
Give me a hint.
Southeast Asia.
I don't know. Go for it.
Philippines.
I mean,
because they've lost Johnson Itza, they've lost Vanessa Sano. I feel like Elrin Ando, because she keeps going up in categories, she's becoming less competitive. Heidelin Diaz, as amazing as she's been, her career is long now and her numbers are coming down.
Yep.
And so I think, you've got Albert.
Yeah, Rosie Ramos.
And Rosie. And I think that Rosie 2024 Worlds is the best Rosie we'll ever see. And that's when she medalled at Worlds. I don't see that happening again. Albert, I can see him getting better and better.
Yeah,
and hopefully
definitely.
there are some others in the pipeline.
Yeah.
But I feel like they had this really strong team going into LA, into Paris, that's just sort of...
They had a nice...
It's a bit tired now, and it's moving
They
on.
had that really good boost from Heidelin doing well at Tokyo. Didn't quite cash it in, did they, in Paris?
No, they had... John performed poorly. Vanessa
they both bombed out.
Yeah, they both bombed out. Elreen...
I think she did okay.
She did okay, but not
Rosie
brilliantly.
didn't quite make it.
No. So, that's what I would say there. Okay, then we've got...
Last one
before wildcards. I don't know if you've got any wildcards.
I've got one wildcard.
Okay. Biggest changes to Weightlifting House. Is that not what you've got?
That was my singlet one.
What have you got as your last one then?
The wildcard.
Oh, okay. Let me give you the Weightlifting House one. And this is a big... It's sort of... should we even say it? I don't know.
I know what you're going to say.
But you know what I'm going to say, but I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, okay. So we're not saying anything.
Our most successful product is still yet to come.
Yeah.
Did you know that's what I was going to say?
No, I thought it was going to be a different parameter of what you're going to... I thought you were going to say that we'll see it. We might see it this year on...
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I think we said enough there.
Easy, boy.
Easy. And then the next one, which is more just to do with the direction of how things are going, based on what customers are choosing, is that we will sell twice as many clothes as we do equipment in 2026.
Yeah.
2024, it would have been 80-20 equipment clothing. 2025 was 50-50.
Yeah.
2026 will be 66-33 in favour of clothing. That's my prediction there.
That seems sensible to me, yeah.
Wildcards. How many have you got?
Just one.
Hit me.
I think that this is more for the quad, actually. I don't know if it's going to happen this year.
Okay.
A new face of men's Chinese weightlifting will come into play and bolster the team.
A new face?
Yeah.
One that we don't know?
Someone like...
Is it like not Lu Hanhua?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I feel like they have the scope to bring that in. It seems to happen.
88?
Yeah, that's who I wrote down.
Okay.
He might come in and shake up the 85s or the 95s, depending on where he goes.
Yeah. Interesting. I did want to sort of talk about... Because I was wondering whether to put this out as a wild card, but then I thought it's more of a hot take that it was going to be to do with China and North Korea. And it's going to be something about North Korea will not perform to like they're sort of on their down. They're on a down.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna reach lower lows than they did in Norway, but they still won like 5 of the women's classes at
it's just
Norway.
that
They were just down, and they weren't able to lift as much, so it was a bit tighter. And with China coming back
on the women's side specifically,
I was thinking about China because like they have the same number of athletes. They've got the same infrastructure. They've got the same talent identification. So this loss of like really good men's weightlifters, it has to come back.
Mm-hmm. It's going to come back.
It's going to come back, isn't it? And China plays the long game. Like, you know, there was that quote with like the Chinese president, I don't know when it was, 10 years ago, and it was like, what was the result of World War II? And he said it's too soon to tell. Like they play on such a long time scale. I wonder if China right now, if you said to them, "You're not doing well," they'd be like, "What do you like?
Have you seen our youth team or something?"
Yeah, and they'd just be like, "But LA's in 3 years.
Yeah.
Why do we're not even playing for this? It doesn't matter.
Why do we want to be good at the World Champs?
Yeah, why do we want to be good right now? We want to come away with 6 gold medals at the Olympics.
I mean, we kind of saw it at Worlds that they brought the 18-year-old super who came like 5th, and then Chinese games, you saw 6 lifters who would have won Worlds or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
That shows it.
They're there and they're just playing a different game.
Yeah.
I wonder. I just don't know where all of the men are. That's the thing. Like where is the Shi Xiong, Tian Tao, Li Dayin, Liu Xiaozhen, Lao Hui? Like, is it just because we're in a different era and, you know? I mean, it's reasonable to say Liu Xiaozhen got popped, Lao Hui got popped, so I can just talk about that more openly than trying to be coy about it. Like, is it a drug thing? Is it harder? Is it a clean thing? Is it like what's going on? Where are they? Because they had so many.
They're missing a couple, aren't they? A big names.
They're missing.
They've just got Liu Huanhua, and
were they just lucky? Was it just a particular era where they just had 4 or 5 guys came in? And that's not the standard that we need to expect. That was the one-off.
It's going to be more like one every quad.
Yeah. Because they still got Li Fabin. They got Liu Huanhua.
Yeah.
I mean, Pan is just.
He was on a good trajectory, and then
he's dropped again.
So maybe
he had a royal bomb at Worlds, and then him and Li Dayin were shocking at Chinese games, weren't they?
Yeah, you need to stop thinking about Li Dayin, I think.
But he was just so good. He snatched 175 at 81. And that's massive when you think about it.
It was a long time ago.
2022. It is a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 3.5 years ago, that.
Blimey. Okay. What else have I got? Here's a sort of prediction. We're going to have fewer big teams and more big names within teams. So
say that again. We're going to have
fewer big teams and more big names within teams. What I mean by that is when you say this team's amazing, it's going to be more like the team's fine, but there's 1 or 2 really good athletes in it, rather than it used to be like all of Kazakhstan was amazing, all of Russia was amazing.
Like Lasha was for Georgia.
Yeah, and like how I would say Akbar is with Uzbekistan. Yeah. They've got lots of quite good lifters. Yeah. Toshtemerov's decent. Like, you know, they're going to have a lot of people who make low down in the A sessions, a few B sessions. Who, sorry?
Indonesia.
Yeah, Indonesia, exactly. I think there's going to be more superstars, fewer super teams.
Yeah.
That's what I should have. That's how I should have said it. Yeah. And then final one, and I don't even know if I've got it's a much of a prediction. It's more just an open discussion, but maybe I can give a bit of a prediction. Is that with the enhanced games coming up, which for those of you who don't know, it's like you're free to take drugs, and I think you're even encouraged to and supervised to take drugs. Then you compete, and there's track and field. Well, track. Well, it's just 100 meter, some swimming, and weightlifting. I think that's all it is at the moment. And they're recruiting athletes. I don't think anyone, and I've got one caveat, will break a world record in weightlifting. My caveat is that
if Carlos
it's possible that Bodhi can break the snatch world record if Carlos doesn't improve it back to what it sort of should be, because it's low at the moment at 182. And Bodhi, I saw him in person snatch 182 a few years ago when he came over to the UK. So if Bodie is now on as many drugs as he wants to be on, it's very believable that he can do 182, 183 to break that. So Carlos at Europeans has to put that up into the high 180s again, and then I don't know if it will be beatable.
No, I
but
don't think so.
Other than Bodie, he definitely can't set a clean world record. I can't believe that Wes Kitson set a world record there.
So he'd have to beat
He's
Akbar's.
looking strong, though. He just hang snatched 180.
I mean, he looks strong for his previous...
He looks stronger than he's ever looked.
But he's not going to touch any of Akbar's world records, right?
Well, he did two... His best are, 180, 223. Akbar's at 196. And then there isn't even a world record now. So he'd have to hit 237.
Yeah.
I don't think he can do that, no.
No.
So I don't think Vez can do it. And then on the women's side, I can't even remember her name.
She's from the Dominican Republic, I think. We looked through her numbers and
and I don't think she can do it. So I don't think we're going to... I think it's unlikely that we'll see a world record in weightlifting. And if we do, obviously it would be unofficial. If we do, it would be Bodie.
Do you think there's going to be a trend of lifters on their way to retirement checking out of weightlifting early and moving into the enhanced games if it continues to be a thing?
If it continues to pay out big time, then I could see that. I could see that being a little bit more, rather than people waiting until they're really out of weightlifting before they retire. Like instead of watching their performance tank, they might be more like, okay, I'm a year past my best, but I've still got it in me if I took loads of drugs to attempt a world record. And if the cash prize is $250,000, we might see some athletes doing it. But they've reached out to a lot of weightlifters to try and get them, and the weightlifters, I'd say thankfully, are saying no. They are turning it down, which I think is the right thing. I mean, I don't want to pass any judgment on Bodie or Wes or the other athlete. It's totally reasonable that a grown adult wants to do this if they want to do it. But
I mean, Wes had retired, hasn't he? So I mean, it might have had something to do with it, but it makes sense. I don't think it doesn't make sense for him to give it a go.
So yeah, it's interesting. But I think that's in May. So the Continentals will have happened. So records can be reset by then.
I'm intrigued to see how the competition looks.
Have you seen the sort of the render of the space? No. It's like a big glass half tube. And in it, it's got like 100-meter lane, swimming down the other end, and then a little platform. So it's all three just in the same spot. And then people watching from all around. And they just got Hafthor Bjornsson as well.
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it?
To break the deadlift world record, so not even an Olympic sport. I don't know if he's openly on drugs, but like it's not even... Yeah. Not even... Yeah, everybody knows in strongman these athletes are juiced to the gills. So that's a weird one to bring him over.
It's like he's just going to come and break his record again.
Yeah.
Like he did recently.
Yeah, because he just does it by a kilo, isn't it? It's like 501 or 502.
I wonder if they've just realised that they haven't brought in maybe the names they'd hoped, and therefore they need some more people to just bolster the event.
I mean, the big draw for the whole competition is Fred Curley.
Yeah, and not that many people will know who Fred Curley is.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a track and field fan, you'd probably know, but there are no household names.
If you just watch the Olympics for athletics, you might not know who he is.
No. I mean, there are not that many names in track and field that are global, and you wouldn't get any of them, or at the Olympics, but you would have thought that they would hope to get ex-champions. Yeah. But they've not got any sort of Olympic champions coming in. But anyway, so that's the end of my hot takes. That's what I've got for you. Anything else?
I don't think so.
No? You have a nice Christmas?
Yeah, same old.
Very good.
How about you? With the little wee baba?
Yeah, very tiring. Not so much a Christmas. It didn't feel like Christmas. It felt like it was lovely and it was great for family to come and spend time with her and have Christmas with her. But we didn't experience Christmas. It was just like wake up really early, really tired, do the normal things,
It felt like a normal day, but with some bigger food in between the breaks.
It was like a normal day where like you'd think, oh, are we all going to sit down and have some nice family time? It's like, well, you've got to go upstairs with her and help her like feed or go to sleep, and then you're out of action, and you come down and you have a quick bit of food. There were presents we were opening until the 28th, not because we had many. We didn't even have many presents this year. It just didn't have time. It's just like, you'd think, oh, should we sit down for a few hours? Like, no, not when. How's that going to work? And then you've got to take her to bed early, and then that's that. So, yeah, it was very nice, but I think it'll be next year when she maybe understands what's happening and is a bit excited, and then can open the presents herself. That'll be fun. But I think Christmas gets more interesting again. Like, you're in the period of your life where Christmas is the worst it will ever be.
Yeah.
Because you don't care as much about getting a random gift, a bit of deodorant from your mum or something, which I saw you trying to flog off to me. I missed that message. I only just saw it yesterday. I don't know how I missed it.
That was the year before.
Oh, really?
I was still there. Yeah.
And you don't have kids, so like I feel like kids make it more exciting.
You just go home.
You just go home, see your parents, or see whatever family's around. The best part is the meal.
Yeah,
and we had an amazing meal, to be fair. Go out with the boys.
Yeah.
You had a few nights out, didn't you?
Yeah, I had quite a few actually.
Yeah, back in our stomping ground. Dry Jan. You're not doing well.
I
feel like you and I don't drink enough to.
No.
I could easily go a month without having a drink because I would only ever drink if I went out, and I don't do that very often. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever be somebody who drinks a few times a week.
Drink with a meal or something.
Yeah.
I've never
a glass
done
of wine or a beer in the evening, or I'd never do that. It would only be if I go out with people, and then just enjoy myself.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, all right, we should wrap this up.
We started the episode with cigs and zins, and we finished with
a bit of
booze. The booze. So there you go.
Yeah, that's how we're bookmarking today's episode. Anyway, let us know if you agree with any of those, and
or disagree.
And if you've got your own ones, send them in, and we'll go through them on the next episode. I think that'll be quite fun. Do we have anything? Oh, when this comes out, we might be, and we will be quite open with it. It's possible that the following week, the week starting the 19th, that week is going to be the week where the 90s V2 comes out. So, prepare yourselves. Get yourselves ready, because it's going to be a big week with with the best clothing we've ever done. We're very excited about it. Okay, that's going to be it from us. Appreciate you all tuning in, and we'll catch you all on another episode of the Weightlifting House podcast.